something. I also own a farm. Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. We've actually got lucky today. We were supposed to get snow. Supposedly, then it canceled. I think southern Connecticut, places like that, got snow. Pennsylvania, but no snow here, which is, I like it. How are you guys doing? We'll go in, give them some grain. Then we're gonna rip that head off, well, clean that head up, figure out what's going on with that head. A little nervous, but we'll get it figured out, right? How are you guys doing today? Everybody good? We got no snow. You guys were all laying outside all night, which is peaceful. They got some grain, give them some hay, and then they'll be in a good place for the day. Some people did say, why didn't I put lime underneath when I bedded? I'm like deathly allergic to lime. We used to use it for all bedding, and yeah, I don't touch the stuff, so it's kind of challenging. But I know I could wear a full mask, stuff like that. It still is a battle, but that's why. Parked up and fed. Good morning so far. There has been more questions about why I'm not feeding, and I thought I answered it in pretty much every video that we bring it up. So to feed out in the silos, because of the size of them, you have to feed them fast enough that they don't mold. Somebody said this one's going to catch on fire if I don't feed it. That's not how that works with fermented feed, but okay. There will be more cows on the farm for this year, either mine or somebody else's, so that's in the works. And then we'll probably utilize that as supplemental feed. But honestly, we can pasture all those hillsides, the valley sides, and they did that previously, and utilize that ground. So that is why more animals is a good thing. I don't know what Yanko's barking at. He's ready to go. So the fact that there's so much carbon buildup in that head, I'm pretty curious. Well, we're leaning towards a valve or a valve seats, not that, or valve or valve guide is bad. Allowing, well, combustion gases and everything to come up into the top of the head. So, into the valve cover. I'm gonna end up taking that head out. It's just the nature of it. I just looked at the other one. It is a little easier to do without the radiator, everything on it, but I wanted the truck somewhat back together so we could really run it and see. And I was thinking it was all fuel side of it. But these heads come off. They're two different pieces. The Kenworth there, that was 3 heads for 6 holes. This is 2 heads for 6 holes. So take your 3 ports off. So 6 bolts there. Other side 6 bolts, fuel lines, bracket, yeah, and head bolts. We'll take it out. Okay, I wanted to verify that it was just in this head issue. So here we go. I'll give you guys a look. See how clean that one is compared to the buildup on everything here. I don't know if you guys can see that one. Yeah, you should be. So yeah, just in this front head. Huh. Alrighty. Alrighty, got you guys on the head mount. Hopefully we're pretty good here, as far as you guys seeing stuff. Yeah, a little stressed. So I could pull the head off that other motor, which would be good. But at the same point, then we got a motor that's sitting outside with the head off, which is open to the environment. And I know someday we're gonna use that motor because I know someday we're gonna have an issue. So you can get a fully rebuilt used head, the boys at Global, for like 14 something. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just gonna pull the head. We're gonna see what it looks like on the other side. I think a valve guide or a valve itself is bad. There's so much carbon built up on the front and not on the back. The gentleman up at Global did say that's weird that it doesn't have that crossover that bleeds it out. So any pressure that's built up in here then has to go back through the block and comes out there, which makes sense why I have excess pressure down in the bottom end. Well, it all begins because this has something's wrong with that. And he had asked me, he said, well, I said there's no buildup on the back. I said it's all carbony on the front. And he said, well, maybe somebody had the back off, cleaned everything. I don't know. I don't think so. So, alrighty, tearing into it. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're gonna need this. Thanks, Jason. Alrighty, I've almost thought about pulling that turbo off so it's out of the way of everything because I'm by myself, and then we can slide that head this way once we get it off. That is kind of what I'm thinking, to be honest. I got the nuts from this clamp in there. Where's the little pry bar? There we go. A little more. Okay, that one's out. Wish these... We gotta do some cleaning up here. There's one. Where's the other one? Thought there was two in there. Maybe not. This actually has a little hole right there. Oh, might not be. I don't know when that last time this came off was. Maybe that doesn't want to come off. Okay, that's cool. Just get you out of the way. Oh, I wish I had done this previously. Things are fighting me for sure. It is what it is at this point. That nut's in there. Yesterday was definitely a Monday. Everything fought me no matter what. Just the nature of it, I guess. Yeah. I should have cleaned everything up first, but here we are. We'll get it. Hoping for this to be a quick job. And that's kind of why I don't want to pull the other one, because by the time we get done, it's not going to be a quick job if we're pulling the other one. Where's my gun? Up top. Pretty sure 7/16. There we go. Oh, that's just been the nature of this truck though. That everything we get to is gonna battle us, but we're going through it. I could have left that alone. I heard the tick. A lot of other people didn't. You had to really listen for it, but I'm worried if I get rolling and then all of a sudden we're down again. So spend my time now doing it. There we go. Get this bracket off for the tack cable. Oh, come on. Need 2 7/16 wrenches, and then hopefully this truck will give us a good spot. This has been an issue for longer than, well, I don't know. It's been like this for a little bit, but I was worried I had a bunch of blow-by going into the crankcase as far as to the pistons, which blow-by is a piston, where I didn't even think about the top end being the actual problem. But stuff breaks. I will not be in a good spot if I pull this and the pistons are all scratched up. I'm hoping that's not the case, but if it is, I don't even want to talk about it right now. That's it. So, venting to you guys. It's great. It's great with the head cam. I can vent to you guys as I sit here and work on things. Oh. If that's the case, the people that said, oh, you should run the other truck. Yeah, I know. If that's the case, but I'm hoping it's not. Because if it is, I don't know. I'm gonna have a rough time if it is. 3/4. What's that? 7/8 or 15/16. 7/8. Get on there. Oil feed line for the Terp ski. So 3 gaskets over here. There's 3 on the other side. Head bolts, fuel lines. Yeah. Ooh. Turbo oil line dripping. We're gonna have to pull that right out of the way. Oh, that might actually work up there. Oh, I don't know. Probably should leave the turbo alone. What, these 2 go forward? Yep. Bracket, fuel lines up there. Yeah. I don't know how much you guys can see with the darkness down here, but trucks are fun. Love trucks. A lot of fun. There we go. That's off. Bracket there. Forget what size was that. 7/16. I don't think I can get the gun in there, can I? Nope. Up top here. Not really the best way. Ow. We gotta take that off. That's your return line from the injectors. Alrighty, let me mess with it for a minute. Wait, that goes in there. Never mind. I don't know why I took that one out. That goes in through the shaft. I was like, why is one smaller? I'm learning. I'm remembering. So, stay in there, because then I'll pick it all up. Come on. There we go. I had already loosened them with the ratchet, so. I don't know how much you can see with this bar in the way, so there you guys go. Okay, upper assembly. It smells burnt. I thought about getting gloves the other day, and then I forget where I was. I don't know, I saw gloves and I thought about it and then never followed up with it. Intake valves. I think those are the intake. Ready? Actually, this one. A lot of movement, a lot of movement. See how it's stiff? Stiff. A lot of movement. Stiff. If there's that much movement there, it's pushing gases up through and into it. That is bad. Plus, see how this, I can move it? I should not be able to push down on that the way it is. I'm gonna send the video to Zach and see what his thoughts are. Zach Newton there, he gave me the motivation last night. Just rip the head off, rebuild it. We'll see when it comes out what it looks like. I called Global for that reason, so that they could tell me what they got for options as far as availability for parts. Okay, fuel lines are off for the front. We got the manifold unbolted, and that will allow us to get this one fuel line in the back off. Yeah, that actually came apart somewhat nice. Oh, I wish I'd cleaned up. I might take all of them off, put new all, that way we know all the gaskets are good on it. That's easier than trying to split it there to pull it. I need the tool. That goes there. Where's my screwdriver? So they got a little hold down piece here. Let me grab the light so you guys can see in the back and I can see a little bit more. So these little hold down pieces, you just bend them back up. They're to prevent it from turning once you install it. I guess I didn't need to grab the tool yet so that has come in very handy as far as I used them for all of this because you need a wrench on it. Hopefully you guys can see this because we're tucked right in here. 5/6, no, forget what it was. Yep. So that allows it so you can get on. There we go. That's not ideal. I don't know if this is gonna work for that. Oh, it does. Oh, this, everybody get yourself one of these. Talked about in previous videos. Leave that on, we'll do that one as the last one. Well, alrighty, I'll get these off and hopefully that turbo will come out, and then we'll have plenty of room to get in. We gotta do the other side, head bolts, that should come out. I'm hoping for the best for the actual cylinder walls. So we're gonna find out shortly here. Okay, one of them came out as with the stud, which I figured most of them would fight us, but honestly, they're coming apart. Like, they come apart really nice. So this is the last one, turbo's coming out. So took out all the manifolds with the turbo, give us some space to work on it. There we go. We'll have to get new washers and nuts. The studs should be good though, they look really good actually. And manifold, our gaskets for all of it. There we go. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, take out my other fuel line that goes up to here, jump on the other side, get that done, and then a lot of head bolts off. Well, we're gonna see if this custom tool we just built will solve our issues. I do not have 7/16 12 point in 3/8. ½ inch is too big, it gets stuck in there. So we gotta add that to our inventory, or list of things to get. I got it in, the only 12 I got is actually metric. Yeah, metric ½ inch larger drives. So I've come across this issue before, and now that we got a toolbox that we're loading with tools that are useful for us and needed, but I got one bolt out of the other side and the rest are tucked underneath. So they're underneath the cooler and I can't get to it. This is the only socket I found 7/16 in my old Craftsman setup, 12 point. So there's the one bolt out. I'm hoping this will get the rest, and then on our way back from grabbing that head, we'll grab some sets of, you know, sockets. So the single bend didn't work, but we got it. I got two loose now. I'm taking, oh, this would be the third out. I can't show you anything really because I'm doing it by feel, but there we go. Oop, there's a washer on it. Come on. There we go. Yep. Okay, so that's 2 officially out. 1's loose. Yeah, you guys probably can't see nothing. We'll keep moving. Alrighty, everything on this side is unbolted as far as what I need to go. When I said already, I'm talking to them. Hey, go lay down because I don't want you pausing the... Go lay down. As we see, we got coolant all over. I tried to catch it and made a hell of a mess. But all I got left to take out is head bolts. And then that air cooler on the other side, when we pop it up, ooh, we're gonna be a little tight in some spots there. When we pop it up, we'll be able to take the bolts off, and then we'll get a 3/8 12-point 7/16 socket when we put it back together. I'm learning, a lot of learning today, but that is the nature of it. I don't even know what time it is. We've just been hammering out. I hear my phone going off. I'll bring, what size? 15/16, you think? I think they're bigger. 15/16. Let me get a short one too, just in case before I get up there. 15/16. Hoping that little gun takes it off because this thing's been a unit. We got the short stubby one. Big fan. Big fan. Come on. We are in there. There we go. That up there. Oh, there's my phone. Just found it. See, this is my worry right there. We're gonna have to do that with a wrench, ratchet. But I want to see what the cylinder looks like before we get out of here, before we go to get a head, because if that's the case, we're going to be in more trouble than just a head. So, okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah. Oh, actually, does a short one work with it? Ooh, nope. Close. There, that one works. Made it loose. Got myself stuck in there now. Yeah, we'll just grab a ratchet right there, and we'll get the last ones off. Okay, we are loose, so we got to get it out of the gaskets on the other side, which might take some. I'm not really sure. I got 2 that are underneath the twin tip side of it, and I could take that off to get them out. But I'm hoping that we don't need to. Oh, that needs to come off. It's on there tight still. Come on. We'll replace all the rubber. That way it doesn't leak. Wish I had a socket. That would have been so much easier. But it's going to be easier going back together. I need to get the pry bar and hold it up while I mess those up, get those off. We're going to get it. I don't know how much you guys saw. Sorry, my hand was in there. I was trying to see where it's actually. Where's my yellow one? It's out. Where's it out? I don't know. I cannot wait to organize again. Problem is, stuff gets put on the bench, and then before we know it, yellow pry bar. I'll find it. Right there. So if we pull this head in that piston's mast, that'll be the end of this idea, and beginning of the next motor. No, I'm hoping that's not the case. But I'm gonna, come on. Come on, I can see the crack right, oh. Yep, there we go, now it's off. So we just got the 2 hoses in the back, holding the rest of it on. Oh, this is gonna be heavy. Whew. And these won't slide any. I don't think so, at least. They might. Let's get the rest. No, they won't. Because that's all they can go. So usually you take these off as 2 different pieces, but oop, coolant coming out. That's not good. Go back up there. Stay. I don't want to take all of it off because that's even more of a pain. Let's see. This is like a 2-person job or gantry crane job or something. Piston looks good from here. Oh yeah, we're actually looking really good. Okay. Ooh, this might work. Push it right over that way. Yeah, I need a piece of wood put underneath it. Piston looks really good from right here. I'm hoping that's the case. All right, go up. So I got a Snapchat video of it. I shoved it in there. That piston looks mint. I was so nervous to pull that head off. You guys don't understand how I'm pumped. Woo! All right, we're doing better. So now, yeah, we're gonna take it all off as one piece, get that disconnected, and call Global, tell them I'm coming for a head. I should call them right now. Okay, now we should be able to go up. There we go, we're out. Whew, don't kill the injectors. So if I get a block of wood, I should be able to get those other bolts off. Take it off as 2 different pieces. Just called the guys up at Global. I said, I am coming to get a head from you. So they have a rebuilt head. Our plan will be to rebuild this one. That way we have a spare, because this one's the same as that other motor. And I think the silage truck motor. So I don't know if the heads from front, I think they're the same front and back. I don't really know, but so some days my motivation is low. It's wintertime motivation, and then we don't even have that underneath there. It should go like there. Wintertime motivation, and then projects and stuff that beats you down. But I still got it. Like, we just pulled pretty much, well, we're pulling the head, and it's been 2.5 hours maybe. Not bad for never pulling the motor apart. We're learning. And also having, if we had a 3/8, 7/16, 3/8, 12-point socket, we would have been further along for sure. Let me see what I can do about getting this up and out. Yeah, I'm not sure now. You just don't want to hit the injectors or anything. We're on the fuel lines over there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so now we can hopefully get that one and that one, then this will come off. I was so nervous on that sleeves. They look, from the pictures, they look great. We'll see in a minute. Where's our specialty wrench we made? There we go. What a day. We're gonna win. Victories like this really make make life, well, victory after this much battling really makes it worth it. So I'm hoping we have a victory. Windy. Ink goes outside. So it doesn't want to come apart, even though all the bolts are out. I don't know how. I think this thing's going to be stupid heavy. But I got all the bolts out, I think. Yeah. How else? Unless there's bolts inside that go into the... Oh, don't do that. Don't hit the fan. Gosh. Unless there's bolts actually inside that go through the top of these, which there could be. Oh, crap. Huh. That might be my issue, because the other ones have that. That's your coolant jackets going across. Which would mean taking this top off and pull. Okay. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had one of these apart. But that's probably what it is. Okay. Take these apart and get into it. That's a long bolt. What could go wrong? I've honestly never had one of these apart. Ever. I've never seen in the inside of one of these. We still have that on. I should have taken that bolt off. Stay. Oh, we got everything right here. Bingo. I love it. Rushing because I want to get there before they close. I have a feeling they'll be good to me no matter what, but... Spending some money today. Dumb. But I know there's some people that say I should have got a different truck, everything else like that. Honestly, this one was probably my most profitable input, or most profitable item I had last year, and it ran just a short period. So it goes back to, once we get this thing back into tip-top shape, and I know everything's good, we got good tires, stuff like that, it's gonna go a long way having this truck. There's the twin tip. Here she comes out. So that runs off of boost coming into it. Goes through there and spins that. It's like a second turbo, but not. And we are off. Okay. It's 1 o'clock. It takes us 3 hours. We're gonna be there right when they close. Well, right before they close. It's like 3 hours. Ooh. It's 3 hours and 8 minutes or something. So better not have any issues. Let's get going now. That's gonna do it for this video. I actually holding Isaiah up. He's giving me a hand. Motor's going back together in there. Yeah, I guess we still got to go to global. We're gonna have quite a few battles. Clearly, we got the crew chief here helping us out. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.